I'm Dane Scott, the Gig Doctor. This be Furby.
Yes, I am.
Fiverr recently launched something rather extraordinary, which could make a big difference in how we sellers interrelate with buyers. Talking about that coming up.
The Gig Doctor.
Hey, if you've been invited to be a part of the new Fiverr Business program, you've been asked to create a profile, and that has to pass muster with the powers at Fiverr in order for your final acceptance into the program. And they're pretty particular about this. They want to make sure that it's going to really be, all set up to look good for people. And of course, we want it to look like that too. We want to attract people. We want to make more sales. So if you are having a little trouble figuring out what to do with that, that's something that I can help you with. Contact me. There's a link down below, and I can give you a little guidance on getting your Fiverr business profile set up. Well, I hope you will click the thumbs up today and subscribe while you're watching, and I thank you for that, and Furby thanks you.
Yep.
And please also leave a comment today. Well, under certain circumstances, Fiverr is letting sellers meet directly with buyers outside of an actual order. A new video appears in the toolbar just beneath the inbox chat, and it offers the seller the chance to engage in a video chat to discuss a project. This just seems so revolutionary for Fiverr. It's currently only available for people that Fiverr's invited to its business program, the Fiverr Business program, and only then when communicating with buyers who are ranked as VIDs, very important doers. But this is an extraordinary leap for Fiverr, which has always been so guarded about such things. Their legitimate concern has been that, this contact in the inbox leading to any kind of actual chat, physical chat, talking to someone, could result in sales being taken off the platform. And so they're very guarded about that. Though it's unlikely that it's going to create a problem for them, even with this new service. First of all, it appears that they're only rolling this feature out to select sellers that have shown themselves to be trustworthy. Second, it appears that even for them, for those sellers, they are limited to only being able to contact people under certain circumstances. So in some of the inbox chats, you will see, if you are in the Fiverr Business program, the little icon, and for some of them, you will not see it. I think it's just the VID people that you'll be able to video chat with. And then the third thing is they're going to be monitoring. Big Brother's active here. Any live video sessions that we have with buyers are going to be recorded, and presumably they'll be watched on a random basis. So a very bad idea to try and use this live video chat to make arrangements off platform. And I would say if somebody asks, if they do ask during the video chat for your contact information, such as your WhatsApp, your phone number, your email address, make sure you politely but clearly explain that this is something you can't do because it would violate Fiverr's terms of service. And if they insist, give them that same answer again. If they persist, then I think it's time to just thank them and move on. Now, what about the takeaway from this? Well, here are my thoughts. First, don't expect miracles. These impromptu video chat setups they tend to be kind of funky, at least in my experience. Upwork has something similar to this. Less guarded platform generally, Upwork is, and they do allow for actually voice and video chats with people that are buying from you. So they allow it, but the problems we see are things like poor connection quality, which might just lead to frustration on the buyer's part. And also consider that the odds are not real good that the potential buyer is just going to happen to be available at the time when we would try to click the little icon to connect with them on video chat. And second, it appears to only be available to certain people and under certain conditions, like I mentioned. That means that you really have to keep your eyes peeled for that little video icon and use it when you can. And of course, that might mean first visiting the mirror, dressing up a little bit, neatening up a little bit, making sure your lighting is good, even though the buyer, they'd have to kind of expect that it's going to be somewhat impromptu, in a situation like this. If they see somebody who looks unkempt and seedy, the video chat may actually do more harm than good. In my case, I would be tempted, I think, to just mute the camera. There's probably a place where you can click a little line with an arrow, circle with a line through it to turn off the camera if that's allowed, and go voice only. Now, the positives. Often it's time-consuming and frustrating to try and do text chat, especially if the person on the other end is, like they're hunting and pecking on their phone screen while you watch those little green dots dance up and down. Oh, that drives me nuts. Anyway, if you're sitting there and waiting on a busy day while they're doing that, and you notice that the video chat is available, that might be kind of a good thing. That actually might be the ideal time to use the feature when you're actually in a live active chat in the inbox and the person is right online with you. So at that point you could say, hey, do you mind if we do a quick video chat and go over the details in more depth together here? And it could actually speed things up, if the connection goes through cleanly. Second, if you comport yourself well, if you're cordial and you're likable, these are things that they would never otherwise really be able to connect with you on, to kind of get that personal connection. So it may actually help you to establish, more of a rapport with them, which could result not only in that initial sale, but, maybe a great ongoing relationship too. Now, if you're not in Fiverr Business, which helps connect more established Fiverr sellers with credible business partners, and you get invited to be involved in that, I suggest that you accept. So far, I just don't see any downside to it. It doesn't take any money away from you. It doesn't take any opportunities away from you. It just adds more opportunities. It's purely a supplement. But if you haven't been asked, don't assume that you never will be.
It's all about the numbers, bro.
That's it. Just keep improving everything you're doing on Fiverr, and you could be next. And if you want some help to move in that direction, contact me, and we can do a Gig Doctor session together. That's it for now. I'm Dane Scott.
You give me a call.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, I think.
Hello, cutie pie.
Until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
Goodbye.